Hey guys, it's Adam with Frazer. Welcome to a beautiful November day, 1 week out from Texas EMS. We've got a new demo. We're gonna do a walk around and show you all the features this thing has on it, and there's a ton. So to start, this is a Type 1 14-foot body, door forward, but we retain the squad bench, and you'll see that when we get to the inside. The chassis we went with is a 2019 Ram 4500. So the 2019 is the all-new body. They've upgraded the engine. It's got like 400 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque, some more power to get you down the road. It's four-wheel drive. It's got aluminum wheels. It's a pretty loaded truck. As we walk around, you'll see we kind of did the blackout feature. A lot of folks are asking for the black accents. One of the things we wanted to do a little different up here on the front, truck came in with a chrome bumper, and so we wanted to break that up a little bit. So we did black reflective vinyl in a chevron pattern. So that's kind of new. We haven't done that too often. I'm really curious to see what your feedback is on that. So leave comments and let us know. The truck, of course, has air horns, got to have the noisemakers. And as you've seen in other Frazer videos, the standard Whelen M-Series emergency lighting package. And we added a scene light to the front wall. So it's got a ton of light coming off the front. As we walk around here, Arclight running boards, so really sturdy running boards. They've got grip protection on them. They've got the drain holes for water, mud, snow, ice. So those are really good running boards, becoming almost standard place on Frazer units. So Acetech, what the heck is Acetech? So Acetech is a vehicle intelligence solution. It uses several different technology features that all work together seamlessly that provide the vehicle operator a unique experience. So one of those technology packages is In Command. So this is a touchscreen tablet that we are able to configure. There's some buttons up here at the top. There's some touchscreen features here. So for example,
primary emergency lights activated.
You can turn your primary and secondary emergency lights on, scene lighting. You can control your interior ceiling lights, air horn. Another technology package is called Eco Run. So when the vehicle's running, you hit Eco Run, this button right here on the console or up here on the touchscreen. You leave the vehicle, and the vehicle is going to monitor a temperature and a voltage. And if it's inside parameters, it's actually going to shut the vehicle off, reducing engine hour idle time and emissions. So there's a lot of agencies that have said, hey, we want to go green and we're looking for ways to reduce idle time. Eco Run is one way to do that. There's compartment door open indicators here on the In Command. So, if you leave a door open, an indicator light will come on, an image will pop up here. We put it in drive, it'll actually give you a audio signal too, saying, hey, you left a door open, which is really neat. And then we've integrated a 360 safety vision camera system into the In Command as well. So it's got turn signal cameras, it's got blind spot cameras on the sides and a front grille camera. And from the home menu, if you put it in reverse, the reverse image will automatically pop up here, which is really, really cool. So another feature that comes with Acetech that this vehicle has that you can't actually see is Acetech Insight. So it's a vehicle tracking system. If you've heard of road safety, which is no longer made anymore, Acetech Insight is very, very similar to that. So it's an electronic module that plugs in and monitors vehicle conditions, speed, mileage, miles per hour, fuel usage, engine hour. There's driver monitoring, there's driver feedback, and all this data is available remotely, from a tablet or a computer. So an administrator or manager can log in and see where the entire fleet's located on a map, the status of vehicles. You can use it for scheduling maintenance. It's a very, very, very powerful tool. Like I said, you won't actually see anything in here because it's all happening behind the scenes. But the results, I think you're going to see from that are very real. Acetech has reported some big cost savings because of that. So, this is something that some departments have asked for, some kind of touchscreen feature. We feel like we've delivered with this, but we know some folks still don't like touchscreen. That's just not the preferred method. They want to actually feel a switch turning on and off, which is what these tactile
Primary emergency
switches
lights activated.
here at the top and also here. So redundant switching where you can turn interior lights on and off, rear load light, eco run, air horn. So really, really cool feature. I think you guys are going to like it, but again, we want your feedback, so leave comments below and let us know what you think of this system. The interior is really plush. They've redesigned it. It looks really luxurious. It's a really nice truck. It's comfortable. The seats are adjustable. And this truck in particular, we've got liquid spring. So we did the rear axle and we did front axle liquid spring. The ride is phenomenal. That's something that you really have to experience if you haven't yet. That's another great product from Liquid Spring. I mentioned the truck has four-wheel drive, so it's got electronic shift on the fly. The controls are here for that. Bluetooth radio system, also auxiliary, so you can hook your phone up here, and there's USB plugs down here on the dash. Engine brake, which works really well on this truck. And new for 2019, every truck comes with push button start. So that's a little different if you haven't experienced that before. It's got the 360-degree camera system. So again, that's being asked about a lot more. Backup cameras are almost standard. It's the 360 thing is the option, the feature that a lot of departments are wanting. So we wanted to showcase that on this truck. The O2 compartment. So it's got the Zyco electric bottle lift. So this one's set up for an H or a K, but you can adjust this to fit an M-cylinder main bottle too. So, I mean, at the push of a button, you can load and unload the bottle. Makes it super easy. There's some extra shelving above for some more storage space. Auto eject, 30 amp. Frazer's electrical compartment. Like we talked about earlier, this has got Acetech on it. So these are some Acetech components down here that aren't normally on a Frazer unit. So that's what that equipment is. Of course, MEPS. I didn't mention that earlier. This has MEPS power system on it instead of the Onan generator. This intermediate storage compartment, so adjustable shelving, standard on Frazer units. This space here is typically where people are storing a stair chair. Gas hold opens on the compartments. As we talked about the black highlights, so we did the black diamond plate, which is powder coated. We did the black bezels around the emergency lights instead of the chrome. If you come around to the back here, you can see we did the black bumper, so that's actually coated with bed liner, so there's some texture, some grip to that. It's not just powder coat. Frazer standard air conditioner, which is amazing. This compartment here, so we built it as a demo, so we just did a standard compartment layout. Again, adjustable shelving, which can be removed. So if this vehicle ends up going to a fire department that carries SCBAs and air pack, you can actually remove this shelf, and SCBAs brackets can be bolted right into this cabinet here. So it's pretty universal design. And while we're here, one of the things I don't really talk about that often is servicing our latches. So you've got these awesome Eberhard latches on here. But like everything, every once in a while you might have an issue. So we put this plate here, small, easy accessible plate, gets you to the back side of the latch for ease of serviceability. On the back of the vehicle, again, because we retain that squad bench on the inside, on a door forward layout, we typically lose the ability to do backboards here. They usually have to go up there on the driver's front corner where the main O2 bottle is. When you retain the squad bench, you now have that space for backboard storage. So that's what this is. Again, Wheel and M series lighting, your backup camera. All of our windows are venting, so they slide open so you can vent out. It comes in handy if you got something real nasty back there. Onto the passenger side, it's got the MEPS power system. So when you do that, this opens up to be just a gear storage compartment. You can use that for all different kinds of things. LED lighting standard in all Frazer compartments. This is the ALS or the inside-outside cabinet. So, outside storage space down here, and then these two spaces are inside-outside or pass-through storage space. Again, adjustable shelving, so you can adjust that shelf up or down depending on what kind of equipment you have in that storage compartment. And then we work our way to the passenger front. So this is the side main door, moved all the way to the front corner. We're starting to see more and more door forward 14-foot designs. One big advantage to this that we've gotten really great feedback from our customers on is This is out of the workspace where you're working on the patient. This is kind of up out of the way. This space we know is typically where there's a lot of commotion. There's a lot of people out here trying to look inside, see what's going on. So by moving this door forward, you're taking that activity away from your working space. That way we're in there with the patient. You're in your own area, your space, and they're not intruding. So now we're gonna go to the inside. Okay, so now we're on the inside of the module. So as soon as you come in the door, you notice we've got glove box holders right here, a total of 4 glove boxes, so ease of accessibility from outside of the vehicle. Front wall cabinetry from the floor almost all the way to the ceiling. The space towards the top we reserve for a Knox Med Vault or some other narcotics safe. We've got the Valor captain's chair with built-in child safety seat, 4-point retractor, great chair. And then the real big feature on this truck is the dual action area setup. So we've got our standard action area on the driver's side. We've got, the Technomount bracket, your suction, power, oxygen, USB power. One of the benefits of the Acetech system is this little touch button here to lock and unlock the doors, turn your suction unit on and off. You control your lights, ventilation fan, your rear load lights. And then if you swing over to the passenger side, it's redundant switching. So if you want to work from this side, you've got all the same controls over here. You can mount a portable suction here, so you've got suctions on both sides. We've got oxygen, we've got 120 volt power, and then we actually have 3 positions to mount a defib in the truck. So you've got the one base here, passenger side action area. We've got the standard location base on the driver side action area. And then just for demo purposes, we also have a stretcher in here that has an arm with a base on it to show that you really have flexibility to build the unit out however you want. And that can change from shift to shift, crew to crew. We've got Austin hardware doors. Those are standard features on every new Frazer unit. So we've seen these in the upper cabinets. They flip open for restocking. They slide open and close. They've got inventory tagging feature on it. You also see sliding doors down here on your inside-outside cabinet that we showed from the outside. Okay, so on the back side of the vehicle, on the 14-foot unit, we've got the double CPR seat or a wider CPR seat. We get so much positive feedback on this that it just provides you the extra space you need to move up and down on the patient, whether you need to be closer to the head, closer to the waist, right at kind of shoulder or chest level. And of course, you've seen Valor seat backs. So these are still an option. They're growing in popularity, but they have some really cool benefits. The biggest is the ease of the harness system. So, I'll demonstrate this while holding a microphone. So it's a one-click belt. So you get in the system like that. It's really easy to use. And then, like I said, you can move towards the head, center, or towards the rear. And then, it actually, I can stand up in it. So it gives you a lot of flexibility to really move around and get into the compartments, do whatever you need to do, get to everything, see the monitor from here, get to your IV, get to your oxygen, your IV. So, you can reach a lot of equipment while harnessed in. And you notice I didn't touch the harness at all. It moved with me, which is the big thing. So now we move towards the rear. Frazer standard air conditioner, great air conditioning, works when you're plugged into shore power or when you're out on the call. On the squad bench side. So we've got the dual Valor seat backs in positions 1 and 2. Then we have kind of a workstation here. So IV start supplies, sharps container, glove box holder, storage space. And then you can see we wanted to lay down a backboard to show you that you still can backboard a patient here. I'll move that out of the way. This is what this looks like. So these little extensions, these are normally stowed, and then if you need to have a backboarded patient, you just extend these out. And you can still strap the patient in. So pretty cool feature that I think a lot of people are really going to like. So, and then a question we get asked all the time, what kind of cot retention system does it have in it? For this vehicle, we put power load in there. This seems to be the cot retention system that a lot of departments are really loving. Most of y'all have seen it. You know what it does. With the push of a button, the cot retention system takes the full weight of the patient in the stretcher all the way out to the vehicle and all the way to the ground, up to a 700-pound patient. As easy as that, one-handed. So I want to know what features you liked on this vehicle, maybe what you didn't like, and also what you'd like to see on future demos that we build. So make sure you hit the comments up below and let us know, give us your feedback. We actually do read this stuff. This vehicle is going to be shown or unveiled at Texas EMS November 24th and 25th, 2019 in Fort Worth, Texas at the Convention Center. If you're going to be there, make sure you swing by the Frazer booth, see us. Also, we're going to have several Facebook live feeds going on during the event, so follow our social media. We'll post more when those are happening running up to the event. Also, this vehicle is going to be staying in the Fort Worth area, just north of Dallas actually, after Texas EMS. So if you like the video, you like the unit, and you want to see it in person, message us, call us, send us an email, comment below, let us know, and we'll try and schedule something. Thank you for following us, and hope you like the video.